during the last intergovernmental budget economic forum meeting, IBEC, Economic Council, where we were on record requesting the National Treasury to extend the closure of Ifmis by 2 weeks because we had been given a schedule of receiving the disbursement for June, basically the last week. The schedule was released last week. We expect by close of business today, the money will hit our CRF accounts. That is, for Kakamega, we expect around 991 million Kenya shillings. Of course, pursuant of the disbursement approvals, we now be looking at the control of budgets, who will now do the specific approvals so that the money can now reach the facilities accounts maybe by end of this week or early next week. So for you to now expend that money, you actually require that Ifmis to be opened, and even also facilitating the approvals by Ifmis. That system must be opened for 2 weeks after the closure of the financial year. Traditionally, the Ifmis is supposed to close on Friday, but because of that special intervention, we are confident that the National Treasury will actually adhere to our request of extending the closure at 15th so that we can ensure that counties absorb the money that have been disbursed to them. We have brought on board a new automation system, and of course the vendor is already done the setup. We are trying to make sure that we seal most of the revenue leakages, the loopholes. So largely we are going to focus more on a proper tax administration, the levies we collect, sealing the loopholes through automation, and of course also expanding the sources of levies which have not been exploited in the past. When you look at the potential that we have as a county is huge. We have a potential of almost 5 billion Kenya shillings once we exploit all the collectible taxes. So by starting by 2.2 is an ambitious but achievable target, which will be done through automation and of course proper administration.